YouTube family one. Maverick in the space again. Alright, hear me thing there now. Somebody bring something to my attention recently. The communications giant DIGICEL. You know them campaign ads that them do. Every now and then them have a different campaign and them have some ambassadors who them use. Them have some, public people, some athletes and some entertainers who them use to promote them special, features when them have them. So somebody point out the fact to me say, one of the latest DIGICEL campaigns is being driven by no less a person than Valiant. Yeah, and for those who don't know who Valiant is, Valiant are one of the youth them in the current dancehall space where they do some songs where kind of, promote the whole, the dance culture there. I mean, have a bad song. I think I breakout song. A song named Back of the Class, me not no subject. Yeah, bad song, very creative song. A song where me actually love myself. And a long time I want to talk about it, but this is the opportunity now. So them point me to the fact that Valiant is the man where, I drive the latest DIGICEL campaign. And actually send me a copy of the ad and I go look on it and the artist look clean and he might deliver himself and the ad shoot clean. Yeah. So me I think about it now. Me I say, look here. You see your life funny now? This is Valiant now, Obviously now it look like I'm one of the DIGICEL ambassadors. And the outcry across the official number of the society about this thing about glorifying dunceness and how it's bad for the society. I want to say two fundamental things about that. The whole attitude and the whole narrative. Now, first of all, we are taking the dancehall artists them too literal and we are taking them too serious. Remember, them are still artists, They are creatives, They mean the fun and entertainment business, And by and large, that is what they do. So everything I would sing, we don't take it literal. Well, when me look on Valiant, I present the case in the ad where me see. Him don't look dance and him don't sound dance to me. And it's long time me I tell people in a my little circle, say, look here, that youth when you sing the song about Back of the Class now have no subject. Even if him now have no subject, it's not a dance. You get to me I say to you, but him sing and him a glorify dance this. Now the next thing now when we want to touch upon now. This is the fundamental thing now. The attitude of embracing dunceness and making fun out of it and making music out of it. And why it resonates so much in the Jamaican society. Alright, my kind of term for it is what you call a kind of sociological pushback to mainstream society. Yeah, the fact that it resonates with so much youth. Because remember, the education system in Jamaica is far from perfect, In fact, it deserves some criticism. To say it far from perfect and so just say it alright. Well, it's not alright. And it has basically failed us. Now, in other contexts, when we have produced so many young Jamaican citizens who are less than adequately educated, that means you have a huge chunk of the population where basically below par in terms of them formal education. Now, when an artist smart enough now to realize him have a target audience over there, so that kind of message. Because when artists are do art, them not think about, well, artists don't have no obligation to think about positive or negative message when them are do art, Because art is subject to interpretation. So when them sing the song now and say, I'm back on the class, me not the subject, I hope you jump up and ray and it resonates with them. You see them youth now we are talking about now where the education system fail and marginalized and basically send them out in a mainstream society as young, marginalized, unskilled and uneducated Jamaicans. Hear what the rest of Jamaica do to them youth there. We look upon them and we show them an attitude and we spout a narrative towards them like they are less than welcome in the society where the educated and bright people in there. So we deal with them with disdain, right? We make them know say, yo, you're uneducated and you're dunce and so well then, you're in a place in the society for you. You shouldn't not breathe the same air when me breathe. And the attitude that them get. So this is where the sociological pushback come now, where you talk say, me have some era where I glorify my position in my life, and I'm not seeking to make me feel like less of a human being and less of a Jamaican because and less of a boy and less of a girl because me never finish high school or me never pass the requisite subjects for matriculate towards university and all them. Something there. And basically to also show that you don't need a formal, tertiary education, so to speak, to be a worthy citizen. There are things you can do with your creativity and with your skill. There are things you can do with the mind and your common sense and your business savvy and your street knowledge and your street smarts. We can make you a valid human being. Now, if the formal society are going to treat them as if they are not valid human beings, and they're out there in that kind of numbers, and there are no systems in place to correct them situation from an educational point of view, what you expect them to do? Condemn themselves to a life of nothingness, to being nobody, to accept them fate as nobody? No. If you understand sociology, you're going to push back. It's called a subculture. That is why when a man sing a song like that, yeah, that man, they really represent their situation, And credit to the artist, we can exploit that kind of situation to his own benefit. And him probably don't even look on it that way, Him probably just look at it where, me I sing some song because them youth when me know upon the ground, and them reality of them a face, and them sing them song. So instead of jump up and dismiss and condemn the whole narrative about, we must understand it first. We feel a lot of people we are condemned as something don't understand it. And understand how them just see it as how the hell can this resonate with so many people? How can people find this funny? How can people find this entertaining? Because you don't understand how we got here. And look here, you see the back of the class now, the subject, the fully done choir, is not totally for them fault, Why them end up in that situation there, As me say, initially, we are victims of an education system that is far less than ideal. When somebody escape out of this, with functional education, we give thanks, say, probably with parental, guidance, it help with keeping line and all of them something. But it's easy to fall by the wayside in this kind of system, And when you fall by the wayside, there are no restorative or no corrective things in place to capture you back, unless you really, really find some inner strength for want to make the correction to your personal life, Yeah, man. So, see, Valiant, DIGICEL ambassador. See a man when say back of the class, him not no subject. Yeah? Me know the money when him sign with DIGICEL for. Me know for who have many subjects not getting a contract for them kind of money there. Or you reconcile that in your mind? Reconcile that in your mind? And look here, anytime I discuss that topic with people, them always accuse me of condoning these kind of antisocial behavior. No, if you understand the youth them and stop condemn the youth them. Don't stop, and I say stop condemn them. Condemn them where they are to be condemned. But you must also understand how we got here and realize and accept that it is not 100% the fault of the youth them, the situation where them find themselves in. Bang, bang. Subject. Back on the line, me did that, Me get a couple subjects still. More than a couple, but you don't know the thing.